spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So TCU's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game...
Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Smith dropping to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
And the Horned Frogs will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a peek at them for the first time in this one. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that... yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
The Wolfpack need this third and short to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Nevada will be forced to punt. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Smith wants to throw. He's got him. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. Third and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle. It's small. And he murders over the end zone.
abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They go to the ground. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Nevada going quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Working the middle, it's complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Quickly to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Hand off from the shotgun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Off play action. Throws for the tight end. Got a man. It's Little. There he goes. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end, and now a little room to operate. Quarterback on the keeper. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The pitch. Touchdown, Nevada. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice-Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Georgia State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Smith dropping to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. At the 35, he's open. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Off the RPO, complete. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Caught in the backfield, it's carry on. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And here comes the offense on second down. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Horned Frogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well give it to him again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Bring in the heat. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this one is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Stumbled to the ground. Nevada going quickly. Quick release by the QB. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. This Nevada offense really has it going. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Smith wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This one's complete. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Wants to throw again. He lobs one high down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, TCU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Nevada going quickly. Wants to throw. It's Pope. It's complete on the right side. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. New set of downs after the completion.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call.
Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Nevada ripped off a huge chunk on the ground, and now they'll try to keep it going. Off play action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Nevada comes to the line facing third and long. Under fire. Setting up the screen. Plows through the defense. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's small. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Smith dropping to pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Rushes on him. Gets it out quickly. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
The Horned Frogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll do it himself.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. Running through contact. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance. Breaks into the open. He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking for a man. It's Pope. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Nevada going quickly. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Rivers. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Leaves it with the running back. Sweet cut there. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Smith wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. And these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw it to them, and they'll make big plays for you.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Old Dominion is running away with this one behind an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 24 over Charlotte. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. They're working that left side. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Now they'll run the draw. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Smith dropping to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Horned Frogs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Fires to the big fella. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Nevada going quickly. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Little. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. This drive's been productive so far, already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. Kept it, and he's past the marker. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like the quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive with this. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
So now it's second and long.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Nevada will be forced to punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's carry on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Smith wants to throw. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Wilson on the carry. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. This dude is putting in work out of the slot, and he is just wearing out this defense.
Man, you see it, Reese, in football. These slot guys are so quick, so athletic. You back them up off the football so you can't get hands on them, and you just find ways to continue to get him the football. He's making plays, so I'm going to continue to throw it his way.
How How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? He'll pull it on the read. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff from the gun. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And the Horned Frogs trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. A first down run in the red zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4.
It's now second and goal.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Will they be able to get that one more yard and stick it in here on third down? Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Utah is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up by 31 over Georgia State.
Back to throw, it's Pope.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
It's a defense. They've seen... They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They go to the draw, and they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle, it's carry on. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Out of the gun, they give to the back.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Working that wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jones. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th-quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Pope. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Nevada way behind the sticks on this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Back to pass. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. He's got it again. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Here on 3rd Back to pass. It's Pope. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Running into the open space. There he goes. Offense on the move. Hey, big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Nevada kept it on the ground to pick up that last first down. Let's see if they can generate some more in the run game. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Little. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nevada.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish the game on a little bit. No, a little bit.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. They go 83 yards on the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The give from the gun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They're going to ride this running back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires to the right. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time on target. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw again. Throwing right. A strike downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to run it in from the 2 on 3rd down? Now the toss. He's going for the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin would just steamroll teams. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Dropping back, it's Pope. Right on the money. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week.